A small altar lies on the outskirts of Bulgar. This ancient temple, sacred to the people of Sake, has long been known for its powerful bond to the world of spirits. Before starting their journey, our travelers come here to pray for their well-being. At this altar, Len's hand is directed to a grand inheritance. Chapter 2, Sword of Spirits. Hi everyone, I'm Cinderay9, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem 7. Syndrel, hold a moment and allow me a short detour. There's a sacred sword enshrined in an altar east of here. The people of Sake go there to pray for safety on the onset of a long journey. Oh, how quaint! Teachers of Emblem have the most followers in Emblem. It's nice to see that here at least, the ancient customs are still observed. Uh-oh. Old man, stay where you are and hold your tongue. Let be as you will, but I'll not give up the Manakati. The Manakati is a sacred blade under divine protection. It cannot be removed from its place of rest. You're a fool, old man. What good's a sword if you don't use it? Use it? In combat? Sacrilege! Sacrilege? I'm Glass. The gods fear my name. My swordplay is peerless. And if I want this sword, then this sword I shall have. Now get out of my way. This is it. It's more magnificent than I'd imagined. This sword was made for a swordsman of my skill. What's this? I can't draw the sword from its scabbard? The spirits of the blade have judged you. You have been found wanting. They have rejected you. What? Listen, you senile old fool. If you value your own life, you'll get out of my sight. Curses. Miserable spirits. I care nothing for you. I'll tear this altar down stone by stone. I beg your pardon, my lady. Are you headed east to the altar? Yes, we are indeed. Then you must hurry and help the priest there. I saw a band of local ruffians head in there not too long ago. They seemed intent on stealing the altar's sacred sword. The Manakati? They're gonna steal it? I cannot allow this to happen! You look like a virtuous group. Please help him. Lindis, what are you planning? If you hope to go to the priest's aid, you'll need to prepare. You're right. Say, Syndrel, there's some homes to the south of us. Perhaps we should go there and question the residents. The 3 buildings to the south are homes. You can speak with the people who live there. They sometimes give you combat hits or useful information about the land and the people. It pays to listen. Shall I take the lead? Alright. Tell me what you would like me to do, Syndrel. You want me to visit that home, right? I understand. Welcome to Chapter 2. This will teach us about homes, such as these. You'll be forced to visit them. But it's not a bad idea, especially if it's your first time playing through the game, to visit any homes you find. Sometimes you get combat hints, or more specifically, hints to the chapter. Like, oh hey, there'll be blah 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 blah, that'll happen. Or they'll get, sometimes they're a little vague, but regardless, you can get hints about the map you're on. Very handy, so let's visit this house. Say, aren't you the... Oh, you're gonna help the priest! Well, perhaps you could benefit from something I saw earlier. The bandits may have the main entrance guarded. However, one of the altar's walls is cracked and in poor repair. You might be able to create another entrance by hitting that section with your weapons. We're all counting on you! Next, send sign to visit another home. Start by selecting... What the lady is talking about is this wall right here. See how these walls look full? This wall's different. See how it's cracked? Cracked walls could be broken down by units. The 30 you see on the wall is how much HP the wall has. So sometimes it's hard to break down a wall, but with some time you can, and that'll make another entrance. I'm next, am I? Well, I'm ready to go. Okay, let's visit this home. Mountains make it more difficult to be hit, but they're difficult to traverse. If you're riding on horseback, you can't cross them at all. Be careful. Remember, your mounted units possess the ability to move again. After moving, cavalry can move the rest of their movement range, unless they received attack or staff commands. This also goes for units mounted on Pegasi and Wyverns. We haven't seen them yet. That'll come later. Now, give Cyan his orders. Move him here. Last but not least, we'll let Kent visit the remaining home. This visit isn't necessary for combat purposes. However, its residents may have useful knowledge. I recommend stopping by. Select Kent. And Kent said something there, I apologize. Do you know much about the sword held at the altar? It's called the Manicotti, blessed by the spirits. According to the priest, the Manicotti is waiting for its rightful owner to appear. So odd, don't you think? The idea that a sword can choose who will wield it? Yeah, a little bit. But not really in the grand scheme of everything. Now, you should know something about fortresses. Fortresses offer more protection than woods do. Fighting from a space in a fortress is beneficial. Highly beneficial. Remember, this holds true for friend and foe alike. Keep this in mind before engaging your enemy. Fortresses also allow injured units to regain hit points. Your units automatically regain some HP at the beginning of your turn. HP you recover in one turn is fairly small. As long as you remain on a fortress, you'll regain HP every turn, so a full recovery is possible. There are other places where units can recover HP, including castle gates, thrones, and areas where bosses are found. So, like this throne. Fortresses are very good. Not only do they provide the same defense as... Oh, well, there's none here. As those cliffs that are really hard to scale, they provide 2 defense. They also provide the same avoidance as a forest. Plus, like the tutorial said, every turn a unit is on a fortress, it regains a small amount of HP. I forget the exact amount. There is an exact amount. I'll have annotation or something to pull it up. So, let's go here. We're going to send Lynn this way. Because Lynn can actually go into the mountains, we'll send her this way. Mounted units such as Zane and Kent can't cross mountains, so they're going to have to break the wall down to get through. You'll be able to move onto the fortress, right? Yeah. So we'll do this. Iron sword, good. And we'll wait. Miss. Can you double him? No, that's okay. This chapter's goal is to seize the throne. The leader of the enemy is on the throne. Defeat him and have Lynn seize the throne to finish this battle. His name is Glass, a sword-bearing mercenary. Think of the weapons triangle. What weapon is able to best the sword? Correct, the lance. Using the right weapon is like a shortcut to victory. To get to the altar, try using the method that you heard earlier. Up to you. Good luck. Alright, and now the tutorial for this mission is over. Can you double him, Lynn? You sure can. Sure, go for it. I was hoping you wouldn't get hit though, Lynn. Alright. We'll have Kent attack this guy. Good. Oh, you'll be able to get to the forest, which is where he'll go. Well, he'll probably attack. Okay, 13 damage. Well, you'll want to use the spear to attack the wall, because it has a higher might. Walls have no defense. However much damage the unit would do, that's how much it's going to do. You can't miss a wall either, as you see, 100 hit percentage. So after 2 turns, Cyan will break the wall down. There's one. Then we'll attack Cyan because it has the advantage in the weapon triangle. And a miss, that's okay. Ah, got hit. Okay. And we'll break this down. Now you see there's a path for units to go through. We'll have Lynn take care of... Actually, we'll have Lynn stand here. And take care of this bandit. Oh, come on, Lynn! You're better than that! Level up! What'd you get this time? Luck defense! Okay, she got defense. That is a good level up to me. She really needs defense. Alright. Now the bandit's gonna attack Lynn, and... Good! That's what was supposed to happen the other times. The RNG is not working for me right now. Now I knew Cyan was gonna get hit. There's this bandit over here. Use a vulnerary. Equip an iron sword. How much damage do you do? 6 damage. So what you can do in times like these is you can either use a vulnerary, or you can wait and have the enemy strike first. So I'll have the enemy go first. Now if Kent would do enough damage, then he could just kill him, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it. Unfortunately, Kent only does 9 damage. Let's say Kent would have done 11 the first turn. Then Kent could strike now, and that'd be the end of it. 100% chance to hit, the enemy would die. This is a tactic that's useful to keep in mind. You can just wait at a point like this, where only one enemy can attack, and then have the unit just wait. Have the enemy strike first, you survive, and then you go first next round and kill off the enemy before it gets another swing. Kind of useful. Might 11, still not enough, but he'll survive the hit, right? Yeah. While we have Lynn go this way, across the mountains. Now, this isn't the most turn-efficient way I'm going about this, but the deal is I'm trying to save vulneraries for use later. Hit! You're done. Now we can get at the boss. We'll have Lynn wait in the forest. Hit, and we know Lynn will double. She's really fast. There we go. Kent will get a little bit of HP back. Alright, let's see how well Cyan can do against the boss. We'll want to use a lance. Only does 3 damage. but he has that good defense from the throne. Is the deal. But you only swing once, so we'll go with Sign. Who do you think you are? What chance you think you have against me? We have a pretty good chance. Ugh. If he would hit, we have a okay, well, at least they both missed. That's good. Yeah, at least he missed too. We have Lynn go around. Doesn't matter because this one's going to die right now. Done. Okay. And only the boss is left. In turn. Ooh, you got hit too, though. Alright, now we'll go and march Kent in here too. In turn. You'll gain a little bit of HP back, that's fine. As long as Sand can hit. Good, that's that. And Sand gets his first level up. See what he gets. HP, luck, resistance. A weird level up, but sometimes you'll get items after defeating enemies. A single unit can carry a maximum of 5 items. You might need to drop some old items to pick up new ones. Bear this in mind. You can see what items your enemies will drop by checking their inventories. Place the cursor on an enemy or ally and press the R button to view their personal data. This data screen contains information about the unit you've selected. Press the control pad left or right to choose pages and view items. If any of the items are glowing yellow, well, it's more of a green. You will get them if you defeat the unit. Don't forget. Yeah, I forgot to show that off about him. So, you can go to say for example, and let's say we were looking at a boss. Where it says Iron Sword will glow green. It's very obvious. If you look at an item and if you look at an enemy and the item is glowing green, you will get that item when the enemy is defeated. As long as the unit can pick it up. Like they said, you can carry 5 items. So Sane can carry 1 more. Ken can carry 2 more. And Lindis can carry 3 more. This is... The item limit varies on Fire Emblem. Some of the older ones and the newest one, you can carry, well, no, not in the newest one. In the older Fire Emblems, sometimes you could carry 4 weapons and 4 items, which I honestly like. I like that idea. But it's not, it just depends on the Fire Emblem as I kind of think about it. Some of them, the weapons and items are split, and you can carry so many of each. And in some of them, they're like this. You can carry 5 items total. It just depends on the Fire Emblem. So, that's that. We'll, seize and be done.
Ah, your clothing. Are you of the Loka tribe?
I'm Lynn, the chieftain's daughter. Are you hurt, sir?
Thanks to you, I am unscathed. You have my gratitude.
And the sword? Is it safe?
Yes, I have sealed the sword safely away. Until I remove my spell, the sword cannot be drawn. Now, as a token of my gratitude, I shall allow you to lay hands upon the Manakati. Touch the blade's pattern, and pray for a safe journey.
Oh, thank you so much! What? Did... The sword! It's... glowing.
It's the power of the spirits. Lynn, they have looked into your soul and they call out to you.
What does that mean?
You are its rightful owner. You are to wield the Manakati.
No, I can't. I couldn't.
It is the sword's wish. If you require proof, draw it from its sheath.
It came out effortlessly.
Bleh. I never dared to hope that I might meet the wielder of the Manakati in my life. I am indeed fortunate to see your sword reach your hands.
My sword?
It is time for you to go, Lin. You face a great many ordeals. Grip this sword and meet your destiny head on.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Got the Manakati. So this is the Manakati, a blade with no equal.
This is all so unbelievable. Perhaps the most famous sword in all of Sake is in my hand.
It's not so strange. In fact, many legends tell similar tales. Special blades all over the land call out to their proper owners. And yet, when I saw you draw that blade, Lindis, I felt something extraordinary. That sword was waiting for you. You were meant to draw it.
Stop it! I'm nothing special.
Think of it this way. Some weapons feel more comfortable in your hand, right? Well, the Manakati itself feels very comfortable with you. That make it any easier for you to accept? Doesn't appear that either of us can use it.
It does feel right in my hand. A blade that only I can wield. That seems reasonable enough. I can understand that. Look at it, Central. This is the Manakati. This is my sword. I must care for it well.
Meanwhile, in Castle Caitlin. What? Madeline's daughter is still alive?
Yes, Lord Lundgren. The girl is traveling with Kit and Sane. What are your orders? If we let them be...
Bah! I've heard that Northern Burn is full of bandits. She's just a girl. She'll not survive her journey here. I'm more concerned with my older brother. His life must be ended quickly. The poison. There must be no blunders.
Yes, my lord. He suspects nothing and continues to drink it. The Marquise's death, due no doubt to sudden illness, is not far off.
Soon Kaelin will be mine! And that ends Chapter 2, Sword of Spirits. I'm going to end this episode here. A bit smaller, but don't worry, when the maps become bigger, you'll have longer episodes. Closer to the 30, maybe even longer minutes. Next time, we'll start Chapter 3, and I'll also go over the Manakati stats. The Manakati is a special sword. Only Lindis can wield it. She's the only one. It has some really good stats and some special effects that we'll, again, go over next time. Until then, I'm Sundray9. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.